Hello, Gemini, and welcome to the Enlightened Path. I am Ayana Nicole, and this is your February 2020 love reading. So this is Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising, and also Venus. It's a general reading, guys. It can not and will not resonate for everyone, okay? Take what applies, leave what does not, and do not force anything. So Gemini, let's see how you are loving and being loved for the first half of February 2020. Let's cut this deck. Let's see what's happening. Guys, please excuse my voice. One of my children is sick, and I believe I am coming down with something as well. Could be the readings, just, doing a lot of talking, but could be getting sick here. Gemini, your first card out, 3 of Wands. All right, forward movement in the Tower. All right. 7 of Pentacles. This is this kind of waiting energy. 3 of Cups in your recent past. This is a reunion. Could be some celebrations too as well. But there's that Chariot. Moving on. So this is what you're focused on. You're moving on. You're focused on moving forward movement here. Some of you are planning. Others of you are actually physically moving, Gemini. Wheel of Fortune is coming in your future. This is very, very good. More positive changes. 5 of Pentacles is in your self spot. So this is this feeling of being left out in the cold. The 4 of Cups is in your environment. You could feel as though you missed an opportunity with whoever this is that's showing up. The Emperor is here. This is Aries energy when we see the Emperor, and it's in your hopes and fears. And the Judgment card. I want you to know, guys, that while I was shuffling, this is the only card that fell out. The Judgment, of course, is about second chances, all right? So let's get into it, Gemini. Bottom of the deck, there's the 8 of Cups walking away. This seems to be, the general mood, leaving something behind. When the 8 of Cups comes, this is my emotional exit, okay? So this is the exit in which a lot of emotions have been poured into a situation, a lot of time, emotions, and energy, all right? So Gemini, without even clarifying, I see a lot of movement, all right? A lot of planning to move forward in some sort of way, but let's get into it. And I also feel like a lot of physical movement or a lot of planning for physical movement with the Chariot here. Cancer seems to be crowning. Remember, the Chariot is Cancer's energy. So I've got Aries and I've got Cancer here on the board. Let's get an understanding of what we're seeing here. So why is the 3 of Wands here with the Tower? There's been some sort of abrupt change that's happened here. And I think this is what's motivating you to move forward here. Got something that's flipped here. I'm going to show you. Guys, can you see that? There's a card right there. Let's pull it out and see what it is. Ace of Swords. Clarity, possibly a brand new opportunity. Some of you could have been shaken up by the truth. This could be coming out now. There's a new sense of clarity here. There's the Strength card. This is possibly Leo's energy here. I feel like you guys have been, there's someone here. This isn't a new energy that's popping in, guys. When we see the recent reunion, this is someone where there's been, I want to say bad memories, but they say don't say bad. They say this is complicated. This situation is complicated, meaning that if you were to status this relationship, let's say on Facebook, it would say it's complicated, okay? So this is a situation where there's a lot that has happened with you and whoever this is that's coming in February. There's some communication possibly with a Cancer here, Gemini. You seem to be really focused upon this. Again, this does indicate travel For those of you where it's not a Cancer, the Chariot energy is Cancer's energy, and I'm feeling that very heavily here. This is very quick communication, and if it's not communication, this is very quick travel that's happening here. Excuse me. So for those of you where this isn't a Cancer, this would be the kind of travel that's maybe on a jet or an airplane, because I am feeling this whoosh kind of energy, all right? Very, very fast kind of communication, or very, very fast movement that's happening here. For those of you where you've been waiting for some sort of clarity, I'm finally seeing this is either your energy or your partner's energy, where one is done kind of bouncing around. I feel like the other person has been kind of waiting for this to happen, for someone to slow down. The Wheel of Fortune is here. This is positive news that's coming in. The Queen of Pentacles is in reverse, however. This is and the Eight of Pentacles. Okay, so there are changes here. So we're getting the Queen of Pentacles with the Wheel of Fortune, but we're also getting the Ace of Pentacles. But this Queen is in reverse. So for those of you where you've been working hard and you're starting to see the fruits of your labor, when the Queen of Pentacles goes in reverse, this is kind of a warning to spend wisely, okay? Remember, the Queen of Pentacles is someone that loves luxury, right? But she's also really, really good at balancing these coins, because the Queen of Pentacles is not just about herself. The Queen of Pentacles is often a mother or a nurturer in some way, taking care of others the way that she would take care of herself. She's definitely a provider, all right? When she's in reverse, this means that these pentacles, this luxury that she's accumulated, she's not doing what she would naturally do, which would be to be grounded in the success. Whatever newness is coming in here, Gemini, make sure that you're staying grounded in it, and make sure that you're investing wisely, because with this Eight of Pentacles, we know that you've been working quite hard, and this is what's bringing in this success. It's what's bringing in these changes. I heard squandle. Make sure you don't squandle. I think I'm saying the word correctly. Make sure you don't throw it all away, okay? This Five of Pentacles is your self spot, Gemini. Let's understand why. In the situation, you could have felt left out in the cold by whoever this person is that you're now wanting and focusing on the communication with. This has also been a situation that has left you very kind of emotionally unbalanced. This could be, again, someone that's coming in and feeling as though they lost or they missed the opportunity for a relationship that would have brought stability. There's the Ten of Pentacles, all right? Yeah. It's a general reading, guys, so what you need to know is not only could they have felt like they missed an opportunity to have this Ten of Pentacles energy, which is very kind of grounded and safe energy, right? This kind of safe foundation, very secure kind of foundation. But because it's a general reading, Gemini, this could also be what you're feeling, that you missed that opportunity in some way. For some reason, I feel like this is what the other person is feeling towards you. In your place of hopes and fears, there's that Aries energy. But Gemini, your energy is in reverse. And that's the Lover's energy. So you're wanting to step up and take control of a situation where I feel like there was a lack of harmony here. Yeah, Knight of Swords. This is a lack of confidence. Maybe this person didn't choose you before. You're wanting to kind of boss up here. Final outcome is there's judgment. There's judgment, and it's clarified by your Page of Swords. But it's also clarified by the Four of Swords. Gemini, swords are your energy as well as Aquarius and Libra. When I see judgment, this is about a second chance. I don't feel like you see this coming. Um, I feel as though there's things that you don't see just yet. You could definitely be wanting a second chance with this person. Um, this person could be at a distance from you, and there could have been there's some sort of separation that I'm feeling. But there is communication about this coming in, whether you see it or not. One more for Gemini's final outcome, please. Justice. This is Libra's energy. There's a second chance for things to be balanced, all right? So Gemini, if you ever felt, especially with this Five of Pentacles, this feeling of being left out in the cold, some of you could have felt as if you this wasn't given a fair shot. I just heard unheard. Some of you could have felt as if you weren't heard out fairly, or you didn't get to clearly communicate or express your feelings in the situation. This chance is coming up. You're going to get that opportunity to do so. Again, I do feel like this person is at a distance. I do feel like this person may have walked away from you, or you had to walk away from the situation. If you walked away from the situation, Gemini, there's this feeling that you would have walked away because you felt unappreciated or undervalued here. All right. However, there's still this feeling of some part of you wanting this. And I do feel like this is coming back in. Again, this is old energy coming back around. So there's this reunion with someone very, very complicated, where I don't think you were shown in your truest light here, okay? The opportunity for that to happen is coming in February. I'm seeing a lot of reunions, and I'm seeing a lot of people going after who they really, really love in February. And I'm doing these readings at the end of January. So right in this moment, Pisces is with Venus, okay? So there's that lovey-dovey energy with Pisces energy, which is kind of like all romantic in itself. So we're seeing this, Gemini. And this could be the motivation that pushes you or pushes this person in February to come back around, or for you to come back around to them. All right. So for those of you where this is your reading and it's resonating, definitely leave me some comments below. If this is not your reading, guys, please check your moon, your rising, or your Venus for a message there. And for those of you that are wanting to book a personal reading with me, check the description box. Everything you need to know is in the description box, including my email if you have questions. Gemini, take care of yourselves, and I'll see you very soon.